Hi everybody, I hope you're going to be enjoying my tench fishing video. I fish for tench on canals and lakes, and I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you about my new book that I've just brought out. It's Colin Hebb's Fishing Experience. My fishing experiences home and abroad, from Lake Nasser in Egypt going for the Nile perch and tigerfish to the River Trent going for its barbel and chub. And I've got a lot of nice illustrations in here done by my good friend David Higginbottom. It's very glossy. You can buy them from me if you'd like to contact me on Facebook, or you can buy them on the Calm Productions website as well, and it's a good read. If you'd like to catch any big fish, I show you the rigs that I use, hints and tips, and the bait that I use as well. So if you'd like to grab yourself a bargain, buy one of my books, and hopefully you'll be catching some bigger fish. So here I am, it's May time, we're bright and early, just before daylight, on the canal. See if we can get some big tench and some big rudd, because there are some very beautiful fish and they feed at this time during the day. That's why I've got this head torch on. I can see, what I say, to do my rigs. So I'm going to put one with the PVA bag system out with 3 grains of corn on the hook, and then I've got one on the float. I've got some worms with me, some big lob worms, you never know, I might even get an eel, and we've got some bread with me. I said the big rudd, absolutely love bread. So I've just heard one there, that sounds very promising. Let's see what we can get. Obviously I won't be able to do much filming in the dark, but if I get one you'll be able to see it, and we'll see what happens, see what we can get. I just love this time of morning because you never know what you're going to get. Yeah, so basically what I'm going to do now is put 3 grains of corn on my hair rig, and I'm going to put this out into the middle of the canal and see if we can get a tench. I'm hoping so, because I've seen 1 or 2 tench bubbles, so fingers crossed we'll get a tench, but you never really know. I hope I don't see that otter on here. He's been on here a few times. There we go, that's 3 grains of corn on the hair on a barbless size 8. Now what I'm going to do, they're very handy, these PVA bags. I'm going to fill them with halibut pellets, and then I'm just going to hook the hook just on one of the edges. So I'm going to put the lead in first, like so, and then fill the bag up with pellets, like so. Doesn't matter that there's some pellets coming out, because I can just put them straight back in. Then just tie a knot, like so. There we are, there's the PVA bag system, filled with some nice juicy halibut pellets. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to hook the hook onto the side of the bag, and there you have it. I'm just going to cast that into the middle of the canal, and hopefully a tench is going to grab it. Yeah, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to cast it into the middle into the middle of the canal. There we are, that was perfect. There we are, we're all ready to go now. Early morning tenching. Eat your heart out. We've got a few tench in the swim. Hopefully feeding on bread and crushed boilies. Now all we need is that float going under. Lovely. Yeah, the tench have got the heads down when they're feeding. Lovely. Got a nice tench on. Second tench of the season from the canal. Nice fish. 4 o'clock in the morning and we've just had this lovely tench on bread flake. But as you can see there, I think he's been attacked by the otter. Not good. Oh, there's the powerful tail there, look. Lovely, lovely creature. Right, so here we are on the canal. My first tench, around about 4 o'clock. £3.11 on the float. Just seeing that float slide on there, fantastic. There we go. Nice female tench. Just in the middle. 5 foot of water. On the float with bread flake. Can't beat it. I love early morning tench fishing. You can see far more than what you can during the day. But we'll get this one photographed and put back. So that's a good start for today. There we are. Look at that. How could a tench resist this? A nice juicy worm. Nice juicy lobworm. But they are resisting it. We've got about 3 tench in the swim and they're not taking it. What can we do? Right, we'll have a cast just into the middle of the canal. I'll do that again. There we are, let's see if that position can catch me a tench. Yeah, I'm using my new Rudd Specimen Tench rod, and it's got a quite soft action tip, so I'm not quite sure how it's going to handle with these lilies, but fingers crossed we should get a few tench out. Yeah, this is the reel I'm using. It's from Rudd FD4000, very nice reel, and it's got a very nice clutch as well. Just listen to this. Now that is a very nice clutch, especially if you get a big tench. It's set just right, just in case I do get a big tench and he wants to take a bit of line. But fingers crossed with all these lilies, I do like to try and keep it as tight as possible, because you don't want him getting among those cabbages. Yeah, as you can see, it's got a lovely action tip. It's quite powerful, to be honest. It's got a nice curve to it, and as I say, I've had tench to £7 on this rod, which is good. And well, I'm looking forward to catching my first double figure tench on this rod and see what happens. Yeah, this is the rod I'm using for float fishing for tench. Nice rod. I won this from Angling Times for catching a big tench on the float. It's the Rudd Specimen Tench rod, 13 foot. Nice cork handle as well. It's got a nice action, nice soft tip, and it's from the Rudd series, and it's I've had a few tench on it, up to £7 up to now. It's been quite a nice rod. Look at that, we've got tench in the swim. There must be about 7 or 8 fish, and somehow they're not taking the bread hook bait. I don't know why. Oh, that's very strange. There she is, she's got some young ones there. Isn't nature lovely? Well, it's nice, bright and early on my local canal. Just been doing a bit of tench fishing, and I've just caught a beautiful rudd, nearly £2. Look at that for a superb canal rudd. Took a piece of bread flake on the bottom. I literally thought it was a tench. Fantastic creature. I say nearly £2, just a few ounces off. Oh, I'm chuffed to bits, because you never know what that otter's eaten. Beautiful fish. Right, put it straight back. Yeah, it's a beautiful rudd. Look at those fins, beautiful red fins of the rudd, and you can see it's a true rudd because its bottom lip protrudes its top lip, and with the roach it's the other way around. Beautiful creatures. Look at that, what a beautiful big rudd. Nearly £2, going back into the canal. What a superb creature. Straight off into the cabbage. Beautiful. There he goes. A nice deer that's just wandered up to me, seen me and now hopping off. Here I am, bright and early, on my local canal. It's paid off. I've got two lovely big rudd. Look at that. Look at that for a nice canal rudd. Isn't that nice? As I say, using the float on bread flake, two fantastic fish. I'll just show you the other one. Yeah, this one looks like it's been marked. May have been grabbed by a pike or an otter, but luckily managed to escape. Right, let's return them now and see if we can go and get a bigger one. I love these, well, it's not summer yet, but spring rudd. Here we have two beautiful rudd from this morning, caught on the float using bread flake. Look at the colours on them. Absolutely lovely canal rudd. I mean, look at that tail. Here's my big rudd going back into the canal. Lovely creature. And here's my other one. It looks like it's been damaged by a pike or an otter. Away you go to become a big fish. Although you are a big fish now. Right, it's now time for another piece of bread flake, and I'm going to put it in the same position, see if we can get another one out. Nice big piece like that. Dunk it in the edge. Oh, would help you. That's better. There we are, that's lovely. Bit of mashed bread down there. There we are, that's lovely. Oh look, bubbles coming up straight away around my float. Oh, you see that? That was a big rudd. Looked like a good... Oh, another one there, look at that. Another big rudd. Taking the bread off the top. I've just got a nice rudd on. There's a bit too big to lift out. There we go. Oh, it's a nice fish. Yeah, that was on the bread flake. It's probably about 6 ounces, something like that. Nice fish. Yeah, there's me leaving Canal Rudd, just caught. Aren't they beautiful? Nice red fins, nice golden colour, and they're in perfect nick. As I say, it's the only thing that is due to the otter. Here we go. Going to become a big fish. Yeah, I'm just on the way to the lake and I just thought I'd stop, and what a lovely sight. All these poppies in the field. Isn't that lovely? Early June. I think it's a fantastic sight. All the things you see when you're going fishing. Here's my 2-rod setup. I've got the left hand rod on with a boilie, and I've got that one over there. That's got me 3 grains of corn with a small size 8 hook, and that's the one I'm hoping to go. That's where I've cast it to those fish, so fingers crossed we might get a take, but we'll see what happens. Well, here we are. Just got my biggest ever male tench, £6 5 ounces, and you can tell it's a male. Look at those fins, like a great big spoon, and you can see the muscle protruding there. What a lovely, lovely fish. Fin perfect. What a cracker, and of course it would happen to come when I wasn't ready for filming. Nice fish. Well, I've just caught me biggest male tench I've ever caught, £6 5 ounces on 3 grains of corn. Look at that for a male tench. You can see the paintbrush paddle on him. You can see the big fins, absolutely adorable fish. You know, I just love tenching. It was caught at a distance, but at least I was only in half an hour. There we go, Mr. Tench, back into your watery home. There you go. Might see you again. There she goes. Oh, there he goes. Wildlife you see when you're fishing. 2 deers.